Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Chris Heller for Top Shot Today. And in today's video, I want to talk about rookies. We all know them. Most of us love them. And I think most of us love them a little too much. Many smart people in this community, and this goes for card collecting as well, physical cards. I've heard people with, way higher valuation accounts collections than I say something to the effect of, when asked what their strategy is, LeBron and rookies, series ones and rookies, series one rares and rookies, fill in the blank and rookies. It's almost like it comes with the territory. Like, obviously, of course, and rookies, we're all supposed to love and collect these new shiny toys. And I think that's a suboptimal way to build a long-term portfolio. We're already playing a speculative game here, right? Any investment, especially this brand new market that we're all excited about. A lot of speculation here on blockchain, the future, the Dapper team, the idea that mainstream habit will come to this physical to digital switch and get this, right? There's a lot of question marks here that we all are on the side of. If you're collecting this and probably taking the time to watch a video like this, we all believe that those things will come true. By going hard at rookies, you're adding another layer of speculation to the already speculative. In my personal strategy, my portfolio strategy, my collecting strategy here in Top Shot is, I want as sure of things as you can get. Obviously, that's why people are like LeBron and rookies, right? Sure thing. But the thing is, like, with basketball, we have a fair amount of sure things. A reason I love basketball, the consistency of basketball throughout my entire life, who's good, who's great, right? Baseball's kind of weird, right? You can have a guy who hits 320 for 3 years come out and like knock out a 270 one year, and you're like, what happened here? Like, Paul Pierce was never going to average 4 points a game. That just doesn't happen in this league. We know the stars. And for the younger guys, we kind of know the ones who have the pedigree to ultimately be stars. I'm looking for sure things, for legacy, for Hall of Famers, for elite all-stars, pretty much across the board. So that's why I kind of shy away from the speculative rookies that many people get excited about. You're trying to like find the next big thing when the big things are kind of already here. Let's take a look back at history and think about, dive in a little deeper to what I'm saying. So why don't we take a look at some all rookie teams, first and second teams from this century. We're going to go all the way back to 2000 and just like zip through them. 2000, 2001. I don't even know who Mark Jackson is. This was a well-known awful draft. So this is even the worser than the norm. But who's the best player here? Kenyon Martin? If Top Shot existed 20 years ago, would you want to be holding a Kenyon Martin right now? I don't think that would really do much for you. Moving along right here. Gasol. He's a Hall of Famer, one of my favorite players because he's a Laker and we know is Kobe's sidekick, and I'm a huge Laker guy. So I would love to have a Pau Gasol, a Tony Parker, sure. But like, when 2001 was around, are you buying Tony Parker thinking that he's going to be a Hall of Fame three-time champion, four-time champion? Probably not. Three-time champion, I think. Moving along. Yao Ming, a cool one to own for, added value beyond what he did on the court, just a unique figure, sure. Amari, maybe, right? You probably had to sell in the short term there rather than hold long. Ginobili, sure, Hall of Famer, definitely going to happen. But again, these are three people with like maybes, question marks. Obviously, an outlier year here in 03-04, Melo, Bosh, LeBron, Wade. These are all-timers, Hall of Famers. Bosh, questionable. We'll have that argument another day. But beyond that, Jarvis Hayes, Haslam, TJ Ford. You wouldn't want any of these guys. And even here in a great outlier year, there's still, what, four guys that you want to be holding long-term? 04-05, Dwight Howard, going to Hall of Fame. Iguodala, maybe. Al Jeff, very good player. Josh Smith, good player. But like, are these guys that you want to build your portfolio around. Think about that and think about legacy and history when you're looking at, the 24th pick this coming year of whether he, might get a break next time. 0506 CP3, obviously a superstar. Darren had a great career, would have been good to hold for maybe a decade, but then at some point, where are you going with that, right? I think you get the point here. I don't even know that we need to go too deep into anything, but you look at some of these names and how many guys here, when they were rookies, obviously KD stands out, but like who else? When these guys were rookies, these were the best 10 rookies in the league each year. What happened to them? Not much. And that is the point here, right? As you keep scrolling through, and sure, some guys come out of the woodwork, second round draft picks, late first round draft picks, and become all-stars, maybe, right? But it's pretty rare. Like I said before, we know who the great players are. Even like Fresno, Paul George, he went 10th overall. So like he would have been a pretty good speculative play, but like he's still a top 10 draft pick. Kawhi Leonard, obviously that would have been something where, all right, you found a gem. But the point is, which I think you should get by now, before I keep rambling all night, instead of trying to find the gems, this is an interesting team here, Lillard, Beal, and AD. Shout out to Harrison Barnes, the biggest collection in the NBA and Top Shot. If you go and find the Giannis, great. But more often than not, you are going to be wrong. Now, let's take a look at a couple, the rookie list here. Cole Anthony, let's take a look at him. A lot of people like him. Patrick Williams, somewhere on here. I already teed these up. Cole Anthony, first moment, 4 badge, $220. Is that a good buy? If you think Cole Anthony is going to be what's his ceiling? Ask yourself, what are these guys' ceiling? Patrick Williams, a nice player for sure. How many all-star teams is Patrick Williams going to make? Max. On the low end, and probably the most probabilistic in the range of outcomes is 0. High end, 3. High ceiling. That would be an incredible career for big old Pat here. Now, may I offer you a Hall of Famer, Carmelo Anthony, for $330, first moment. Not that far off from Patrick Williams is $292. And may I offer a 23-year-old double-double machine who's already been to the finals in a prime marketplace, Bam Adebayo, his first moment out of 1,400 at $369. Nice. I could go on and on with examples like this. Like they just are everywhere. And when it comes to these type of comparisons, for me, it's like beyond a no-brainer, right? Jackson, Killian Hayes. I mean, you can go Denny, right? You can go on and on down the list. Sadiq Bey, who I don't think has a moment yet. Like, I mean, sure, one of this group of 10 might be great. Are they going to have a better career than Paul George or Devin Booker or Donovan Mitchell, to even get on the younger guys, the stars? Like that goes back to my original point. Like we know who is on a Hall of Fame trajectory, and it is very rare to get these rookies to be that guy. Take last year, for example. Last year being the first year Series 1, obviously you had 2 stars. And sorry to offend all the RJ Barrett guys. He's not Zion. He's not Ja. Like, bottom line. He's got some potential. He's playing some good ball. Shout out to the New York. But Zion and Ja, sure, I get it. I get the value there. I get the speculation there being their rookie moments, just like I do this year with LaMelo Ball. Beyond that, I own a couple Halliburton. I own a bunch of Wiseman. Like, sure, some of these guys, because there are 1 to 5, closer to 1 most years, rookies that are going to emerge and be stars. And every once in a while, it's a Zion or a LaMelo or an Anthony Davis who you think have a chance to be superstars. Hall of Famers. Those are the ones that I'm willing to, put a couple chips on. But like, we know who they are before they even enter this league. So to sum up, I would just be careful with trying to I get wanting to be right. I've got 20 Mike Greenwell rookies from like 1989 sitting somewhere in my mom's basement, right? I get it. I played this game before. But when it comes down to it, and you want to buy that Cole Anthony or that Patrick Williams, just do a quick scan of the marketplace and see who's in a comparable price that we already know of, and we already know about and feel good about their career, feel great about their career, or are cemented in the career like a Carmelo. Just my overall take here on rookies is, ease back a bit. Before you're going to click that button, just do a little scroll of the marketplace and just see what's happening here. All right. Hope that helps. As always, feel free to reach out. You know where to find us, Top Shot Today, across all the socials, topshottoday.com, weekly newsletter, YouTube, you know it. We'll see you soon. Thanks, guys.